Yeah.
232 South Clinton, the month is May. East Orange, 95, and the room ain't here today, but it's coming the way a chord comes. When the hand is on the key, when the kick drum hums, that crate foam in my Encore, a cable at my feet, hot window above the boiler propped against the heat. And I'm 22, and the advance is in, and the mic ain't in the clip, but I already begin. I came up with the cousin who could play the strings, with a borrowed trumpet at 15, and I could not play a thing. I failed the note, I failed the second, I failed the third, and he said, anything else? That was the only word. And the bus took me home through Newark in the dark, and I knew what I was, and I knew it like a mark. Cause the architect arrives before the door, before the song, before the take, before the flow. And I never made the music, never wrote the melody, but I made the room, and that turned out to be me. The room before the room, the song before the song. Every voice that's coming, been coming all along. From a yard in 60 AD, from a Sigma in 68, from a napkin at the Troubadour, from a hill in 85. The chain is in the cable, the chain is in the wall, and the room is where it lands. And the room holds all. There's a queen in Britain in the year of 6 to CE, and she loses and the loss becomes a hand, a chord, a key. There's a man in Sigma sound with the falsetto and the prayer, with time bell at the strings, putting silver in the air. There's a girl at the Troubadour with a napkin and a pen, writing pain in her own hand, and they take it from her then. There's a woman in the L1011 over Kansas at the night, drawing staves on the napkin, getting killing me softly right. There's an Irish woman singing in Donegal all alone, lay it 80 times against herself, 4 notes in the drone. And it's coming all this way to a basement under your line, these kitchen on a Tuesday. And the cousin and the girl and the cousin in the room, and the rice on the stove and the bass beneath the boom. And listen, you can hear it just behind the wall. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. A chorus that was written when our mothers was still small. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. And they walked across the kitchens, and they walked across the years. Ooh la 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 la. And they found the room in Jersey, and the room had been waiting here. The room before the room, the song before the song. Every voice that's coming, been coming all along. From a yard in 60 AD, from a Sigma in 68, from a napkin at the Troubadour, from a hill in 85. The chain is in the cable, the chain is in the wall, and the basement is the destination. The basement holds it all. So the trumpet under the bed in Irvington, that's the cost. And the room 232 South Clinton, that's the gift. And the chain, and the chain was always in the room before the room arrived. And the chorus is already in the air, you can hear it now. Ooh la la la. So if you ask me, did I make it? If you ask me, was I in there? If you ask me, was the song mine? Both, maybe. Alright. Bring me the scribe, bring a stylist to the bed. Light through the smoke hole, the color of new straw. The breath has gone wrong in the lower lung. Druid's hand on my ankle, the sign I read without speaking. Before the sun goes down, I will name it all out loud. Name the kingdom and its borders, name the cattle, name the stores, name the silver in the king's house, name the silver in the ground. 3 places buried, only my wife and I have known. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Half to the emperor in Rome by name Nero, Claudius, Caesar, Augustus. Germanic is half to my daughters in equal portion, both of them. Mother holds it till they hold it on their own. Will it hold, Father? It will hold long enough. Will it hold, Father? It will hold long enough. Press the seal in the wax when the red wool thread. Box on the low table beside the bed. My hand on his shoulder, my hand on his hand. A hound across the yard begins to bark and is hushed. I do not speak, I keep my mouth at his ear. The torque cold at my throat, the ring loose on my finger. He asks for water twice and once about the wind. I tell him the wind is turned. His eyes closed, they do not open again. 3 rush lamps, undyed linen. The women wash him through the night. Seal ring on my hand, fist close to keep it there. Will it hold, Father? It will hold long enough. Will it hold, Father? It will hold long enough. Press the seal in the wax when the red wool thread. Box on the low table beside the bed. 11 days. Rain, 200 Batavians at the gate. Clean tunic, leather satchel, no sword, no need. The senior secretary reads the parchment. Latin first, then their tongue slow. The will of the late king Prasutagus is held to be invalid. Technical wording of certain clauses. Status of client kingdoms. Upon the death of the client king, the kingdom reverts to the imperial fisc in its entirety. The daughters of a client king possess no standing to inherit loans extended in the years following the conquest by certain Roman financiers. Chief among these Seneca are now being called in. There are further schedules. The schedules will be read in due course. Will it hold, Father? It will hold long enough. The wax butters, the wool turns black and curls. The wood beneath takes a small clean flame.
Yeah. Columbia high, October light low through the windows. Year and a half I've been walking these halls, listening for a singer filing what I find. A door half closed, corridors midpoint, mid-afternoon. Smokey Robinson, who's loving you? A girl alone, taking it down a tone where her voice would have its full body. I stopped walking, I waited 5 days, 2 weeks. I refined the sentence in my head until it was the shortest sentence that could carry the freight I meant it to carry.
You sang on Tuesday, I sing every day. I'm putting something together, putting what together? A group,
3 voices,
you be one.
3 voices,
who?
Yours, mine, my cousin.
Your cousin sings, he plays everything, he sings too.
I don't know your cousin, you will, you will.
Where?
I'll find you after school, Friday.
Find me where?
Here.
Alright.
Hey. Family business, yours, mine.
His.
3 voices, 1 room, that's family business.
Loyalty's the argument,
Loyalty's the song.
yours,
mine, his. Family business.
yeah. Midnight, side door of the restaurant. Orange smock, plastic name tag, still pinned to the chest. Smell of grease in the fibers, ain't coming out no matter what.
Tomorrow,
what?
Maplewood, you're meeting her. I work tomorrow, you work at 4, we leave at 1. What's her name?
Lauren, what?
Hill.
Yes, no,
Here,
there. Yo, the bridge don't answer the beat, the bridge bends it. Nazarene house house, the rap was forbidden. Broke into the rap anyway. Guitar, bass, keyboard, 4-track, back room.
Door closed, Yamaha humming the lower register. The ear that had been the only thing I could be sure of. Cousin won't stop talking about a girl, a girl, a girl, a girl. Family business,
Yours,
mine,
his.
3 voices, 1 room, that's family business.
Loyalty's the argument.
Loyalty's the song.
Yours,
Mine, his.
What?
Family business.
Saturday afternoon, basement in East Orange. Upright piano, back wall, folding chair. A chord, a phrase, 2 words to adjust the phrase. 40 minutes later, what came out? Sounding like a song that had existed before the 3 of us walked in.
3 strangers,
1 room,
the unit
has
begun.
family business.
Item 1, kingdom north of the wall. Item 1, we don't know standing at all. The will, signed, sealed, denied. Item 2, daughter schedule supplied. The cattle, item the grain. Item the silver and the bronze in the rain. The loans that Seneca made. The schedules will be read in due course, get paid. You wrote it down, you read it slow. You cleared the trestle where the wax used to go. You called the inventory, you called the price. You did not look at me, you did not look twice. This is what the yard held. This is what the wax could not. This is the chain, this is the chain, this is the chain. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it all. Cat is DC, honest, cat is, hear it. Strip me, bend me, leather to the back, I wear it. Send your column south, I learn the rhythm of the rain. You took the cup, the comb, the cloth, you don't know what you came to take. See your fellow cat of 16, 14 names. Names you didn't write, names I wrote the flames. You read your law in Latin and you read it in a tongue. You taught me both, I'll send it back to where it's from. Talk the throat, matter at the wool, rap wool, run the wax, rap wool, run the spool. You burn the silver clean off every spoon. Up on Camilo, Dunum, Londinium, Verulamium soon. This is what the yard held. This is what the yard held. This is what the wax could not. This is the wax. This is the chain, this is the chain, this is the chain. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it all. Widow broken, reduced to a clause, a single clause, a footnote, a small applause. I am the queen of the ice in the end. I hold his hand, I held it at the dictation, I hold it at the end. You read me as a ledger, you decided not to keep. Read me in the morning, read me when you sleep. This is what the yard held. This is what the yard held. This is what the wax could not. This is the wax. This is the chain. This is the chain. This is the chain. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it all. Take the will, take the wax, take the thread. Drop it in the heart, watch the wood turn red. They will come back, yes, when we send. This is the chain. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, send.
Sunday morning at the kitchen table, pencil on the page and the lamp still on. I've been carrying a line for half my life now. Came to me before I had a song. When I was a boy, I was scared of this voice. Too high, too soft, not the kind they said I was. Mama paid the nickels for this Gibson. I've been training in secret just because. A little hum behind the radio. Oh, this on the dial and the scissors going slow. And the bridge climbed up where it didn't go before. Found a chord I've been waiting on for years. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Find me where I'm hiding. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from
12th Street, second floor. October Wednesday, strings already cut, the brass section gone. Sing it the way you sang it on the demo. Don't try to fix it, let me hear it long. Brother on my right, cousin on my left now. Tenor or fourth up, baritone below. Ribbon on a boom and the booth light burning, headphones on, and we go. And the brass came in like a question, falling minor third and a step back up. I've been waiting all my life to answer it. With this voice I've been holding up. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Find me where I'm hiding. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from love. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from love. On the third line of the second verse, on the word that always climbs, on the word that means the whole damn song, on the word that's a love each time. My voice cracked and I looked up at the booth. Don't fix it, it cracked, I heard it. You want me to do it again? I wanted to stay. The room behind the glass held very still. Three men understanding in the same instant what the song was for. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from love. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from love. Ooh, la la la, ooh, la la la. Cut the acetate on Spring Garden, pressed it down in Camden in the rain. 22nd of October, 68, catalog 150 on the chain. And the song goes out the dope and on the radio, out into the air it begins to wait. For the next ear that knows what to do with it, for the next room, for the next take. Ooh, la, la, la.
Sandwich on the second step from the bottom. Records spread out like a small table where I lay them. Portable spinning low, dial turned down soft. Saturday in the basement, Marvin in my chest. Mama comes down with the kettle still warm, sets it on the stair and listens beside me. Carolina in the humming, gospel in the bone. She taught herself the upright when she was small. She says, you hear what he's doing there? Tell me what you hear. And the house above us holds its breath, like the song below has always been here. He's singing one line behind himself. He's singing one line behind himself. And I say why? And I say why? And she says, baby, because he wants you to hear it twice. He wants you to hear it twice. Yeah. Brother in his room with the door cracked open. Saxophone this week, then the violin. I lie on the carpet by the upright when she plays Stevie Roberta, the hymns from my girlhood. I don't have the words for what I'm doing yet. I have the listening, that's the word I keep. A held note at the end of a line opens a door in a person's chest if the breath is right. She says, you hear what he's doing there? Tell me what you hear. And the basement holds the both of us square, like the song below has always been here. He's singing one line behind himself. He's singing one line behind himself. And I could. Mama climbs back up the stairs without a word. Doesn't tell my father what she just heard. Years from now she'll say that was the moment, but she doesn't say it now, and neither do I. This is what I'll do, this is what I'll do. Even if I'm too small to know I'm doing it. 11 on the second step from the bottom. 11 in the listening, already mine. He's singing one line behind himself. He's singing one line behind himself. And I'll say why, and the world will say why. And I'll say, baby, because I want you to hear it twice. I want you to hear it twice. One line behind myself. One line behind myself. One line behind myself. One line behind myself. Hear me twice. Hear me twice. Hear me twice. We don't wear the mask. We don't wear the mask.
Yeah,
We don't wear the mask.
look,
We don't wear the mask.
yeah. Booth board, polish sheen, patch bay racks since 81. What's that mean? We brought the loot, we brought the kit, we brought the basement, so the basement fits. You're hearing what you sold last year, we're cutting what you haven't yet.
That clear?
The rig's in the room's in the chain. Don't cuss it for the meeting, leave it plain.
Try the hook, try the polish, try the gloss. Smooth it out, sweeten it up, no loss. Just one more pass, just one more take. We need a chorus we can sell, we can break.
We don't wear the mask.
We don't wear the mask.
Don't ask us.
We don't wear the mask.
Take it off, take it off.
We don't wear the mask. We don't wear the mask.
Yes and no, here and there, stay and go. You asked for a hook maybe, but not yours though.
Bend the beat, don't break it, bend. This ain't a record, it's a recommend. Compass step up under the snare. Diaspora pose, yeah, I keep it there. You want commercial, I want the truth. You want a wig, we brought a boo. Try the hook, try the polish, try the gloss. Smooth it out, sweeten it up, no loss. Just one more pass, just one more take. We need a chorus we can sell, we can break.
We don't wear the mask.
We don't wear the mask.
Don't ask us.
We don't wear the mask.
Take it off, take it off.
We don't wear the mask. We don't wear the mask.
Why would I sing it the way it's been sung?
For how long? For how long?
You want me centered in the chord, I sit beside it.
You want me lifted up, I go quieter.
What if I echo?
What if I echo?
What if the line behind me is the line you needed? The arrangement is technically correct. The basement holds what your booth can't catch.
The chemistry won't travel. The chemistry won't travel.
The room is the song.
The song is the room.
We're going home.
We're going home.
Pack the cassette, pack the loop. The album lives where we live.
The album lives where we live.
We don't wear the mask.
We don't wear the mask.
We don't wear the mask.
We don't wear the mask. The chain has reached the room. We don't wear the mask. We don't wear the mask. was 26 and his eyes were closed, singing about empty chairs in the morning after. I had a notebook in my bag, I didn't take it out. A candle in red glass, the wine glass on the table. I reached without thinking for the cocktail napkin. He looked at me like he could see me. He didn't know I was there. Lines about a man who was singing, lines about a stranger I couldn't reach. Black big pen on Troubadour-Blue, I filled it from the upper left down to the lower right. I wrote the lines on a napkin, I wrote them in the candlelight. I didn't come here to write a song, the song was already inside. I wrote the lines on a napkin, that's all I've ever said. That's all I've ever said. Eastern Airlines seat 4A, the dial on channel 4. A girl I didn't know was singing through the pneumatic tube. 2 minutes 58 in the cabin held the song. I sat very still and watched the high plane 7 miles below. I reached under the seat, I pulled the purse onto my lap. Schaefer fountain, fine point, blue ink the wrist. Remembered Howard. 5 lines freehand, even down the page. Bar lines at the intervals, I remembered D flat, major 7, A flat, minor 7, G flat, major 9. A piano in a room I had never been, coming through me over Kansas. I drew the staves on the paper, I drew them in the cabin light. I didn't write the lyric, but the recording would be mine. I drew the staves on the paper, that's all I've ever said. That's all I've ever said. He looked at me like he could see me. She didn't know I was on the plane. I wrote the lines on a napkin, I changed the chord at the end. A major with a suspended fourth, a held flute over the top. 1 song, 2 pens, 2 rooms, 28 years between. That's all I've ever said. I wrote the lines on a napkin, I drew the staves on the tray. The recording reached a basement that neither of us made. A major with a suspended fourth, a song that didn't end. A song that didn't end. A name on a list, a circle drawn in pencil. This one, the queen who lost the war. A young woman at the keys on a wet October afternoon. The light through the window, the color of weak tea. She asks me, was she a queen? She asks me, and she lost. That isn't a reason, it's the only reason that lasts. Hold the chord, hold it low, voice it low. The 5th doubled sustain, down, let it go. Single note, upper register, very softly held into the room, into the tape, into the air. Body say, voice over voice over voice over. Body say, ooh. Hold, 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 hold. The Atlantic is audible, when the rain stops, and only then, if no one in the room speaks. A kettle on the counter, a Celtic interlace, the headland, the bay, the slope above the bay. 8 years from now, a young man on a sofa, a basement in another country, a needle on the wax. But not yet, not now, not now. Now there is only the chord and the keys and the line of the headland. Hold the chord, hold it low, voice it low. The fifth doubled sustain, down let it go. Single note, upper register, very softly held into the room, into the tape, into the air. What he say, voice over, voice over, voice over. What he say, gone, 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 gone. She lost, that isn't a reason. It's the only reason that of warriors and saints and bards and queens, the names of figures whose category was less clear. This one, this one, this one. Bodicea. What he say, voice over, voice over, voice over. What he say,
Two. 214 on the cable box, late June, light green leaves. Sleepwalkers running picture, I ain't really seen. Joint went cold an hour back, ash on the cushion. Notebook on my knee, page blank pen, still cat, cut the black. Half a second to leader, credits start to roll. White on black, grips, best boys, names we'll never know. Strings, brass, percussion hit on the cut, then under that a drone. Single chord, won't move, won't lift. And the voice coming, then another, and the voice is the same voice stack. I'm leaning forward, remote in my hand, not pressing. I've been in that rare condition tonight, nothing required. And the ear work best when there's nothing required.
She coming low, the way water coming to water. No announcement, no disturbance, finding the level. Voices double, triple, drone holding underneath. Credit scrolling, I reach slow for the volume. Rewind it,
Run it back,
same voice stack, rewind it,
run it back.
the chain just reached the room and the room reached back.
There, gives him away, 3 loose treads at the back. He come around the corner with the plate and the glass. Chicken and epis, rice, plantain, pickles on the side. Smell come down half a step before he do. Stop at the bottom, look at the screen, look at me, listen for a second.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's the movie?
It's the credits. Sit on the arm of the sofa, 1 foot in the slide, 1 out. Don't speak past the second entrance now. Voice is triple. Who is this? Hold on.
She is she.
It's all her.
Same voice stack.
The piece run out, drone hold, credits go black. FBI warning hit blue, and the spell such as it was broke.
Rewind. I said yeah, he said deck wine.
Counter ticking down.
I watched the numbers, he watched me. Hit play. Rewind it.
Run it back.
Same voice stack. Rewind it.
Run it back.
The chain just reached the room and the room reached back.
That's the song, he said. That's underneath the song, I said. For what? I don't know yet. Nah, but you do, and he was right. This room got a tough gone feeling, I swear to God. Foam on the wall, carpet curling, 88 degrees, the humidifier ticking like a metronome. Nobody set cicadas at the high window. Late June, late June, late June, late June. Car on Central carrying its own bass. 3 seconds and gone.
Rewind it,
Run it back,
fourth time now. The basement, hold it. Rewind it,
run it back,
same voice stack, same voice stack. Rewind it,
run it back.
that's underneath the song. That's underneath the song.
Huh, that's underneath the song.
2:31 on the cable box, page still blank, but I know what to write.
That's underneath the song.
That's underneath the song.
That's underneath the song.
That's underneath the song.
Yeah. Newark Century, 85. 2 hours 12 from Irvington up Ridge-Pike. Narrow stair, golden, platinum on the wall. Cypress Hill crisscross, beige carpet at the top. Billboard in the source, fan across a glass top table. Short corridor, window over the parking lot. Yellow legal pad, pen slope to the left. Header at the top of the page said, pardon amicably. 21, didn't write nothing down. What I had to say, I had it in my head. Sat in the chair across the desk. Used the small talk up at the door. Don't drop us, we're losing money, I know. Give us the same advance one more time. Studio time. Equipment. A room of our own. We record the album in it. We don't pay anyone for the hours. A room of our own. The basement is the room. The room is the record. The record is the chain. The chain is everything we ever heard. That's not how this works. It's how it'll work for us. He set the pen down on the legal pad. Looked across the desk at my hands. Hands were steady, face was steady. Drew a small line across the parting line. Sat back in the chair, looked at me, said, explain it again slowly. So I explained. 6 minutes, same voice, same volume. Same as I spoke to Wyclef behind the Burger King in Newark. Same as I spoke to Lauren through the corridor door at Columbia High. Didn't raise my voice, didn't lean forward. A room of our own. The basement of my uncle's house, East Orange. Equipment bought outright with the advance. Less than the studio time, the same advance would buy. A room of our own. The conditions of the room are the conditions the music requires. The basement is the rig is the loop is the album we ain't made yet. 7 years, 15 to 21. The first alright was a Friday afternoon in a high school corridor. I'm sitting here for the second one. 2 single word answers across 5 years. A basement and a borrowed trumpet, a cassette demo and a failed album. A Burger King curb at midnight, and the room I've been carrying since I was 14. About to become real. About to become real. About to become real. He picked the pen back up, drew a line across the talking points, looked across the desk, said, alright, alright, alright.
Listen, close to the room I'm running. I drop the needle and the pairs start coming. I got the rig, I got the loop, I got the scene. 6 chairs in the basement on a single dream. 90 beats a minute, that's the basement clock. That's the chain audible, that's the chopping block. Every ancestor a verse on the same 8 bars. Same kick, same snare, same scar. The chain has reached the room. reached the room. Ready or not, ready or not. The chain has reached the room. This is what was done. This is what was done. They came up the road, read the will and tore the page. Took what the will was owed and wrote me out the age. I rode through the dark with 2 daughters silent. But now I take a verse on the loop he built. 60 AD on the 95 beat. Count the years and count the burned and count the dead gone. Burn, taken here. That's beautiful, but that ain't my best take. Wrote it at the kitchen table Sunday in October. My sister called it from the yard behind the porch. Ready or not, that was the line. 28 years and the kid in Jersey got the loop. Some basement gonna carry what my voice could not keep. I never claimed it, it claimed me through the seam. Let's try it again. For how long? For how long? What if the chain has reached the room? The chain has reached the room. Ready or not, ready or not. The chain has reached the room. Why her? How do I make this? What if it becomes real? I wrote 3 lines on a napkin and a man took my pen. Music by, lyrics by, but the feeling was mine. I wrote the lines on the napkin, that's all I've ever said. I held the F, her fingers a beat too long. Rewrote the last chord and I made it major now. Never told the room it was mine. The publishing law had no opinion on the feeling she lost. I did not know I sang it alone above Killiney Bay. 4 notes descending, a wash on the tape. Now someone has chopped it and the 4 notes run under a basement theory. She lost. It's the only reason that lasts. The brick is the room and the room is the chain. Yes, no, here, there, state, go, compa, break. For how long? For how long? The same line, lower, 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 lower. The chain has reached the room and the room is the loop. The loop is the album is the proof. 6 chairs, 1 beat, 1 ear, 1 breath, 1 basement, holding everyone the law. Forget. The chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room. Ready or not, ready or not. The chain has reached the room. 6 rooms, 1 beat. 6 rooms, 1 beat. Loss is the only reason that lasts. The chain has reached the room. There's 40 square feet of egg crate on the south wall. And the Tascam board I carried up the stairs last fall. And the room don't look like much by every measure you'd employ. But I ran every cable in this room and I ran it for joy. And the light is a clip-on lamp and the paint is still wet. The floor is the floor, the room is the room, the room. Nobody move, let the air settle in the corners. Let the tape thread through, let the silence work. This is the first day, this is where the sound begins. Plug it in, find your place, and then we're in. We are the room, we are the room. We are the room. We are the room. Alright. Tune in and comments, men from the top. Let me say, don't think it, just open your mouth. That's what the room is for today. I got a 4-bar loop running 16. Tell me where you feel it land. Put your hands on the mic like the mic already understands. Come on now, from the top. Nobody rush, it's one thing at a time. The bass rides under everything, let the room decide. This is the first day, this is where the sound begins. Plug it in, find your place, and then we're in. We are the room, we are the room. We are the room, we are the room. don't have a name for it yet, but I've been humming something since my mother's kitchen counter. Since I was 13, standing in the morning light. It goes, ooh la la la.
Nah, stop, wait, nah, yeah.
This is the first stage. This is where the sound begins. Plug it in, find your place, and then we're in. We are the room, we are the room. We are the room. We are the room. Say, young commencement, petit-moi. This is a beginning. The room was always gonna hold you. The room, the room. Let's work. A pen and paper square, a 19-year-old hand, a man on the stage who never looked up. He didn't know I was there. He didn't know I was there, but he looked at me like he could see me. Don't think it, just open your mouth. Same beat, same voice. The song was already inside me before I knew the words. Killing me softly, killing me softly with this song. A stranger walked into my chest, and I have lived inside him all along. Killing me softly, telling my life back to me. He didn't know I was there, and I am the one he set free. Pull the pad down, pull the organ down, take it back to brushes and her voice. You lose the radio, then we lose the radio. The third pass is the one that broke. Don't think it, just open your mouth. I'm trying, stop, try and find the center. Two phrases in and let the rest come through. Killing me softly, killing me softly with this song. A stranger walked into my chest, and I have lived inside him all along. Killing me softly, telling my life back to me. He didn't know I was there, and I am the one he set free. Take two, go again. Take two, go again. Don't stop the tape. Don't stop the tape. 12 seconds past the end of the line. The wash beneath, the loop beneath. 3 layers in the silence. Don't touch it, I wasn't going to. I wrote the lines on a napkin. That's all I've ever said. I wrote the lines on a napkin, and the song goes on. Killing me softly, killing me softly. The chain has reached the room.
Yeah. 2:31 and the room is just mine. 14 hours in, every cable aligned. Click track running 90 beats on the spool. I've been working in the dark, I've been playing it cool. Something ain't right in the layer, I run the tape back. Frame is bigger than the mix, this is the track. Put the VHS on, cause the room got too silent. King end credits rolling and the static turned violent. Came through this Something I didn't place, a voice I never laid down, sitting in the space.
Who left that there?
Who sang that note?
That ain't on my reel, that ain't in this room. That voice came from somewhere I can't name yet.
Hit rewind.
Hear it again.
Aye, Bobo, hit rewind.
Hear it again. The chain is singing. Hit rewind.
Hear it again.
The room is filling.
Hit rewind. I know what I'm hearing, can't say what it is. Ain't from East Orange, ain't from Haiti it is. Older than any session I've been part of. A voice that was singing when there wasn't a chart of any of this. She sang it in a room like this room, alone, no one listening, singing into the gloom. 2 beats ahead of something, maybe 1 line behind. From the top, roll it back, let me find the spine. Second pass, same voice, coming through more clear. The note just got the body leaning in here.
Left that there.
Who sang that note?
That ain't on my reel, that ain't in this room. That voice came from somewhere I can't name yet.
Hit rewind.
Hear it again.
Aye, Bobo, hit rewind.
Hear it again. The chain is singing. Hit rewind.
Hear it again.
The room is filling.
Hit rewind. 4th time I stop. Don't touch the dial, don't skip ahead. This is gonna live, not the tape, the line the tape said. Boudica, the burning, the Sigma room, the staves. All of it arrived here through the hiss and the waves. I didn't bring this frame, nobody made this alone. This was always traveling and it just came home. Sac passe, the room got crowded fast. Every voice before us is in here at last.
This is the room, this is what I wanted. Hit rewind the 4th time, and the whole night felt anointed.
Leave it,
leave the hissing.
That's the sound of how it found us.
Ooh, leave it in. Leave the hissing. Six in the morning, the house is asleep. Light through the window comes thin and gray. The basement is colder than I meant to keep. I came down here just to sit with the day. The records on shelves in cities I don't know. Sam Goody Tower, the rooms I'll never see. I press play on the tape and there I go. There's a girl on the speaker and the girl is me. Why am I trembling? For how long has it been mine? What if I never needed permission to feel fine? I hear my own voice, then I hear it again. 1 bar behind, like he said, like she said back then. He's singing 1 line behind himself. He wants you to hear it twice. He's singing 1 line behind himself. And now I am the voice. And now I am the voice. 11 years old, on these very same stairs, Mama said his name and I learned to listen. Now there's a child in the corner still sitting there, watching me hear what I had to hear it. 17 tracks on the back of the sleeve, a black and white photo, our names underneath. I made a thing I cannot unmake or leave, and the country wakes up with my breath in their teeth. Why is it shaking? For how long do I get to stay? What if the song was the whole way I learned how to pray? I hear my own voice, then I hear it again. 1 bar behind, like he said, like she said back then. He's singing 1 line behind He wants you to hear it twice. He's singing one line behind himself. And now I am the voice. And now I am the voice. Mama said, because he wants you to hear it twice. I am 11, I am 24. I am the listener and I am the voice. I am the door and I am the door. 6 minutes at the desk, he made a case for the room. The room held me. The room is in the world now. Soon there's a girl on the speaker, and the girl is me. There's a girl on the speaker, and the girl is me. The girl is me. The girl is me. Yeah. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum.
Yeah.
Set the needle by the spindle, line the crates against the wall. The rig at the table, the basement, the loop, the small clip stand for the Newman, gaffer tape across the floor, carpet remnant, egg crate foam. Here we go once more. Speakers in the corner now. Yes, no, plug it through. Cable run the long way. Hit that stay, go to. Cassette 10 on the dresser, label in blue ballpoint. Today the album lands. Today the basement is the joint. Why today? For how long? What if everybody comes? Messy T-Sherry, hold the door. The diary's on the run. Knife on the cutting board. Scotch bonnet on the stove. Popcorn, so not like that. Set it down the door above. The chain has reached the room. The room is filling up. 8 posters braiding low. 8 hands around 1 cup. 1 entry, 1 footstep. 1 needle, 1 snare. Afternoon. Bring everybody here. The chain has reached the room. The room becomes a song. Anticipation in the wires. The boom bap moving long. Cousin, 1 auntie, 1 neighbor, 1 friend. Afternoon. The gathering begins. Hey, the gathering begins. Yeah. Knock at the door, salam on the step with the dat in his hand. Pull me bar 12, run it back. That one was built for the band. Mal in the doorway, Valerie humming Marvin underneath. 1 line behind himself, she heard him twice. That's how she breathes. Marie Claudinette in the hallway. Somebody said the name and smiled. Neighborhood crowd in the porch. Bobby Brunel, every block, every child. Wonder on the steps with the last gold dehumidifier still on. Post stacking, 8 braided rhythms. The afternoon coming on. Why today? For how long? What if everybody hears? Messy 2 pounds, set the plate down. 23 good years. Coffee mug across the banister, basement door open wide. The chain has reached the room, and the room is opened up inside. The chain has reached the room is filling up. 8 pulses braiding low, 8 hands around 1 cup. 1 entry, 1 footstep, 1 needle, 1 snare. Afternoon, bring everybody here. The chain has reached the room becomes a song. Anticipation in the wires, the boom bap moving long. 1 cousin, 1 auntie, 1 neighbor, 1 friend. Afternoon, the gathering begins. Speakers place, yes, no, put the wire under. That's beautiful. Pull me bar 12, run it back quieter. Smell the rice, knife on the board, pull the chair down here. Marie, Mao, Valerie, Yolande, Salam, everybody near. 8 rhythms in the basement, 8 voices on the stair. What was made in private is about to fill the air. Why today? For how long? What if it becomes real? The chain has reached the room, and the room is what we feel. Afternoon, the room becomes a song. Afternoon, and the Drop the needle, let it ride, let the room get still. Burnett Avenue, South Orange, basement on the hill. Aunt Yolanda in the doorway, hand against the wall. Album spinning, friends listening, voices through the car. That's the rig, that's the watch, that's the loop we caught. That's the chain we sampled, that's the room we built from naught. First spin, the speakers know it's better than the floor. We made a thing and now we standing where it lived before. Is this the real life? Is this the thing we made? Yo, that's you, that's our boy. The needle stayed. Hear it back, hear it back. Hear it twice, hear it back, hear it back. Hear it twice. One line behind ourselves tonight. Ooh, the loop is holding. Ooh, the room is light.
Yeah.
Yes and no, here and there, stay and go, hear me out. Compa in the kick drum, that's what the bass is about. Two cousins and a girl, one room, one breath, one creed. 6 months in the basement and we don't feel what we need. Played it for Yolan, they played it for Mal. Played it for Val, played it for the people who were here before it all. February 13th, the year just split in two. The album hit the world and the world is hearing through. Why are we quiet? For how long has it been? What if this is the part where the next thing begins? A girl on the basement steps once asked her mother why he sings one line behind himself. So you hear him twice. So you hear him twice. Now I'm one line behind myself tonight. Ooh, la la la, ooh, la la la. The hook the room remembers. Ooh, la la la, ooh, la la la. Written in another chamber. Hear it back, hear it twice. Hear it back, hear it back, hear it twice. One line behind ourselves tonight. Ooh, the loop is holding. Ooh, the room is light.
That's our boy.
That's you. Hold on.
Drop the needle, let it ride, let the room go on.
Hold on, hold on. The loop is holding. The chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room. Drop the needle, let it ride, let the room get still. Burnett Avenue, South Orange, basement on the hill. Aunt Yolanda in the doorway, hand against the wall. Album spinning, friends listening, voices through the call. That's the rig, that's the watch, that's the loop we caught. That's the chain we sampled, that's the room we built from naught. First spin, the speakers know it's better than the floor. We made the thing and now we standing where we lived before. Is this the real life? Is this the thing we made? Yo, that's you, that's our boy. Whew, the needle stayed. Hear it back, hear it back. Hear it twice, hear it back, hear it back. Hear it twice. One line behind ourselves tonight. Ooh, the loop is holding. Ooh, the room is light. Yes and no, here and there, stay and go, hear me out. Compa in the kick drum, that's what the bass is about. Two cousins and a girl, one room, one breath, one creed. 6 months in the basement and we don't feel what we need. Played it for Yolande, played it for Mal, played it for Val, played it for the people who were here before it all. February 13th, the year just split in two. The album hit the world and the world is hearing through. Why are we quiet? For how long has it been? What if this is the part where the next thing begins? A girl on the basement steps once asked her mother why he sings one line behind himself. So you hear him twice. So you hear him twice. So you hear him twice. Now I'm one line behind myself tonight. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la la la. The hook, the room remembers. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la la la. Written in another chamber. Hear it back, hear it back. Hear it twice, hear it back, hear it That's our boy, woo, that's you, hold on. Drop the needle, let it ride, let the room go on. Hold on, hold on. The loop is holding, the chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room.
Da 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 da. This is what was done, write it on the wall. This is what was done under the golden gall. Two daughters silent in a Roman field. Two daughters silent and the will unsealed. Gone burned, taken here. The vow I cut into the year is the first beat ever made. Before your speakers, before your trade. The empire's legend never knew it bore me. Hear it now, the chain is the story. That's beautiful, man. Not my best take, just a hum across my hand. Run it back, let's try it again. A little something for a Sunday in the rain. Don't write my name on it, write the song. The hook will find out where it belongs. The hook will outlive the man who made the hook. Look, 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 look. Why her, why now, why me? How do I make this? How do I let it be? What if it becomes real? What if the world hums back what I feel? The chain has reached the room. Ooh la la la. Every voice in bloom. Loop on, loop on, loop. The needle holds the groove. 28 years late and we're all in the mood. Ooh la la la. The chain has reached the room. A napkin in my lap at 35,000 feet. A stave I never drew, a tune I had to meet. He sang my life inside a quiet line, and the line I wrote came back as mine. 24 years and the take still plays in rooms I have never entered on days that were never mine. And yet, the basement plays it and the basement won't forget. She lost, I did not know. I made a wash for the woman the empire let go. 4 notes down, a layered hush. A girl on a coast who would also know loss. She lost, I did not know. Now my voice is a sample, now my voice is a ghost. In a chop she cannot see, on a record she will host. She lost, I did not know. Yeah, that's you, that's our boy. She did that, didn't she? She did. Pour another, the night is wide. The album is on, the album is alive. Every voice we sampled, every voice we cried. Every voice we never met has crossed the kitchen lines. They go here, yes, no. The compa bends the boom bap on the low. Hold the loop, hold the loop, hold the loop until the loop becomes the proof. Ooh la la la. The chain has reached the room. Ooh la la la. Every voice in bloom. Loop on, loop on, loop. The needle holds the groove. 28 years late and we're all in the mood. Ooh la la la. The chain has reached the room. Gone, burned, taken here. That's beautiful, run it again. Why her, why now, why me? A napkin in my lap at 35,000 feet. She lost, I did not know. The chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room.
Yeah.
The rig up down, spin the loop, the wash. 2:31 a.m. needle settle in the groove, soft 12 by 15. The humidifier hum. The room ain't the room is what we from. 95 Burnett Avenue, cousins on the wire. Aunt Yolan coming down with the coffee on the stairs. Every record in the crate is somebody's fire. 6 minutes at the desk and I ask for the air. Every voice the chain has made is in the speakers and the floorboards in the shade. Drop the needle, lift the room. Watch the basement bloom. Ooh la la la. Ooh.
lives the law. Yes or no, here and there, stay and go. Came in on a guitar, came in on a Quasimoto. East Orange, quite get bouquets, both of them home. The boom back, don't answer it, pivoted, bend it, roam. Heard the wash through the Reddit at 2:31. Stephen King on the screen, and the end you're undone. 4 times, rewound, 4 times the same. She sang it once and done it, God, I've been carrying her name. Every voice the chain has made is in the speakers and the floorboards in the shade. Drop the needle, lift the room. Watch the basement bloom. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Loss is the only reason that lasts, y'all. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la. The hook outlives the maker. The maker outlives the law. She lost that isn't a reason. It's the only reason that watched from a hillside in 85 for notes off a cliff, and the cliff is alive, knocking at 35,000 feet over Kansas. Sigma and 68 with the falsetto answers. 6 minutes I waited for the suspended note to land, and here on the downbeat in my cousin's hand. Why? For how long? For how long? What if he's singing one line behind himself? Why? 'Cause he want you to hear it twice. And now I'm the one. Now I'm the one on the basement steps with my mother's tongue, the kitchen counter, the portable, the radio globe, 3.5 times in 88. Now I know. Take it from the napkin, take it from the queen, take it from the falsetto, take it from the green light on the rig, take it from the room. The country gon' hear me and they gon' hear me blow. Ooh la la la. Loss is the only reason that lasts, y'all. The maker outlives the law. The chain has reached the room. The chain has reached the room. Burnett Avenue, the basement, the bloom. The chain has reached the room, room, room.
South Orange to East Orange, Newark to the Bay, 232 South Clinton, where we made a way. Underline in the kitchen, rice and pumpkin warm. Boiler in the basement in the high, small window storm. We dropped a red intro, asked how many mics. Ran the beast through zealots on the basement night. Lit the mask and cowboys, kept the manifest tight. Prize at the rig, Wyclef bending light. From Ice Need to Sigma, Troubadour to Flight. Eagle on the water singing through the night. Marvin on the portable, one line behind. The chain has reached the room and the room is mine. One time, hear it one time. Ooh, la 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 la. Ready or not. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. The chain has reached the room has reached the light. Ready or not, here we go. Turn the speakers right. La la la. Hear it one time. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. Sing it one more time. Sing it one more time. The album is the chain, and the chain is ours. Boudica in the burning heart in 68. Lori on a napkin, Roberta on the flight. Ike me by the water, Marvin one behind. Salam slid us a loop and the loop slid into mine. Killing me softly, the take they couldn't fix. Fugees loud, walking down the steps in 95. Family business, comp up in the night. Pete Rock to Dilla, a Q-tip in the swing. Brooklyn, Bedford style to the Newark night. Same record on the turntable, same dust, same light. The score is the album is the room is the chain, and the chain has bloomed. One time, hear it one time. Ooh, la 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 la. Ready or not. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. The chain has reached the room has reached the light. Ready or not, here we go. Turn the speakers right. La la la. for the basement.
One time for the loop.
One time for Aunt Yolanda.
One time for the
One
coupe.
time for the napkin.
One time for the watch
One time for the chain.
that we never did lose. Boudica, Hart,
Lori,
Roberta, Ife.
Me.
One line behind himself.
Hear it twice. Hear it twice.
Hear it twice. The chain has reached the room. The room is the album. The album is the chain. Sing it, la la. Hear it one time. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time. The chain has reached the room has reached the light. Ready or not,
Here we go.
turn the speakers right. La la la. Hear it one time. Ooh la la la. Hear it one time.
Sing it one more time.
Sing it one more time.
The album is the chain.
And the chain is ours. One more time. One more time. Ooh la 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 la.
The story was told. It continues.